As we do have the 5 red lights, hopefully everyone gets away well here. As we are 5 red lights in Australia for the season opener, and Zampa gets us away as Ty Clear on the inside of Zampa down into turn 1. As Stephen Beecham going to look for a position. There's a lot of contact down into turn 1. Zampa gets through as there's mega carnage at the back here. And Scones drops down the order as Lime up to P2 out of nowhere. Lime battling here with Ty Clear. Cars absolutely everywhere. As a lot of cars off the road. Oh, someone's got to back out here. As Infrajack with a lovely move on Ledgeman. A lot of carnage there into turn 1. We'll have to see what the stewards say about that one. As Ledgeman going wide along with his teammate of Autism. And Cthulhu now on the rear of Infrajack. Infrajack getting up into P7. Brilliant start for Infrajack here in this one. As some drivers like Ledgeman with damage here. Oh, and a big send from D. Summers on the Haas. Punts him off there. And the Haas down to the back. That may be a penalty. But Lime already getting a 3-second time penalty this early in the race. That's not going to help. Zampa with a big spin! And Zampa, unfortunately, collects Lime after that spin. But Lime, does he have damage? I think Lime just about escaped the damage, but it's allowed Ty Clear now to build a 1.5 second gap, and that's Daddy Chill Out. Where is he going? He's out. And I've no idea how that's not a safety car. Surely that's a safety car. No idea how it's not. As Stephen Beecham gets out of Lime here. Zampa trying to recover after his spin. As D. Sommers now on the rear of Scones. May look for a move down into turn 3. Scones goes very deep though. Opens the door to D. Sommers. And a lovely fake from D. Sommers gets through on Scones. As we head up to turn 9. D. Sommers going to look on the inside. Risky move on the inside. The Williams go side by side with the Haas. The Haas surely has to back out. Doesn't back out. Which opens the door to Scones. Getting through that open gap. And Scones is around. And into the wall. Big mistake there from Scones. As Scones crunches the wall. No idea how he survived that. Can Lime find a way through here? As he tries to catch the Ferrari. And Lime into turn 9. Has a little look on the inside. Backs out of it. Thinks better of it. As Lanky One picks up a 3-second time penalty. Due to track limits, as Lime now down into turn 11. Waits for the better opportunity to get ahead of Ty Clear. And now on the inside, Lime. And Ty Clear goes side by side. Bit of wheel banging through turn 11 there. A bit of a loss of the rear from the Aston Martin. And Ty loses out to the Aston. We've got D. Sommers now on the rear of Ollie Bean side by side. They go into turn 9 and 10. Risky place to go for a move. And they keep it clean together. Just about avoiding any contact as D. Sommers now going to look back on the inside of turn 11. And D. Sommers gets on through. As Lime has come in as well. I think they may have screwed themselves. I think Ty Clear is back into being the favourite for the win here. Although how big of a gap has Lime pulled here on those mediums? Ty Clear now into turn 1. Will have DRS on Lime. But I don't think those mediums can go to the end. That is going to be a bit of a stint on the mediums. To go half of the race on them. I just don't think they'll last. We'll see what factor this plays. The traffic ahead as Ollie Bean makes a mistake. Goes wide. Opens the door to the Aston Martin and Lime make go straight through that gap. As I'm sure Ty Clear will want to follow him straight through as well. Not close enough, but Ty gotta certainly make a move on Ollie Bean. As Ollie Bean makes a mistake out of turn 11, opens the door around turn 12. And Ty Clear with a lovely move around the outside. Meanwhile, Lime battling with D. Sommers here. Through the final corners here as we've got Ollie Bean into the box. Lime on the rear of D. Sommers now down into turn 1. Can Lime get ahead? Lime on the inside of D. Sommers will get ahead as Ty Clear now. Can he find a way through on D. Sommers as well? Ty's going to want to get ahead of D. Sommers as soon as possible so that he can catch the rear of Lime and not lose DRS. As D. Sommers goes defensively on the inside, Ty around the outside. And Ty going to get through on D. Sommers, but has Ty lost DRS to Lime? This could be crucial in the race for Williams. A P4 and P5 will certainly help them a good bunch in the constructors as TJ gets ahead of Lanky and Creakery in the space of one corner as Lime picks up another time penalty, and that's certainly all she wrote here. So massive gaps here. Meanwhile, Ty gonna battle with Lime. Ty looking round the outside of the medium runner of Lime. Lime looking to defend that one. Parks his car exactly where it needs to be. As Coldzilla says, yeah, we didn't know that at the time. Oh no, Ty's out! Ty's out! On lap 27, I don't believe it! Ty's out! I don't believe it, it's happened again! And Lime, for the first time in WHF, will have his first win here in Tier 2 in the season opener. F1 Lime is a race winner as Stephen Beecham gets his first podium in WHF in terrific scenes. Meanwhile, SSR Zampa will return to the podium here in WHF. You absolutely love to see it. Zampa in his return to WHF with a pole and a podium. Meanwhile, D Somers up to the line with a terrific result for Williams. It's a P3 and a P4, although he may lose that because of his 10-second time penalty. Controlling may get P4 here, and he does. D Somers down to P5. Meanwhile, Ollie Bean and Ledgeman come to the line. Ledgeman will jump him on penalties into P6 as Scones and Creakery come up to the line. And Scones finishes it at Creakery. Next, it's Autism getting a top 10 on debut. Terrific race there for the brother of Ollie Bean and Ledgeman. And meanwhile, it'll be TJ on his debut. Not the race he would have liked, but still a respectable debut. And Lanky One may finish this race with a fastest lap. And there you have it. Lime wins for the first time in his WHF career, followed by Stephen Beecham picking up his first podium in his WHF career as well. SSR Zampa, former owner of the league, returns to the podium following that magnificent pole lap here in Australia. Meanwhile, the debutant of Control makes his way up to P4 in fantastic fashion as D Somers would drop down because of his 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. As Ledgeman gets his best result in his WHF career, followed by Ollie Bean. Ledgeman's brother, who has just recently moved to wheel in P7, followed by Scones, former Tier 1 commentator, into P8. Mimic Games, also the brother of Ledgeman and Ollie Bean, finishes P9, followed by the debutant of TJ to round out your top 10, as Creakery comes home in P11, Lanky One in P12 with the fastest lap, and Ty Clare would still classify despite crashing on lap 27.